Testing, testing. This is Marquise Harris. 22 now. Autobiography. True story. Adolescence. From Waterbury, Connecticut. Fourth biggest city in Connecticut. When people ask me, what's it like being from Waterbury, or when the name Waterbury is brought up, people think about gangs, poverty, broken homes, minorities, drugs, violence, lost hopes, lost dreams. It's the Berry, the Fiji. It's where I'm from, where I was raised, what I love. It's me. For my diary, I'm gonna talk about what it was like surviving in high school. And when I say that, it's not the typical like surviving where it's like, how do I avoid being embarrassed, or oh my gosh, like this teacher sucks, and it's like, how am I ever gonna get through this class type surviving. Nah. By freshman year, the people sitting next to me were already drug dealers. They was already in the streets, already part of gangs, already beefing with each other. Some days they'd be in school, and the next day they weren't. And it wasn't because they didn't come. It was because they weren't here with us anymore. It started that early. I was a young black male. I still am a young black male. And growing up, all I wanted to be was an NBA superstar. I wanted to be one of the best players to ever touch a basketball. That was my dream. And it's such a common dream among young black males. If you were to ask 10 random black males from any public school in Waterbury, Connecticut, what do you want to do when you grow up? What do you want to be? 8 out of 10 would probably say rapper or an athlete. That's just what we knew, what was shown to us, what we would be able to do. Because nobody believed in us. Like I said, we're from Waterbury, like lost dreams, no hope. Never had a teacher who could give us hope. Teachers didn't want to give us hope. When I talk about surviving in high school, it was to survive, to see like if I'd be able to work the next day. Would I be able to wake up? Would I still be walking? Would I still be breathing? So many people weren't. I wondered at times if I was gonna be one of those. My freshman year, it was a pretty good year. I never was afraid about being in the hallways. I was always for the antics and for the static and everything. I was a pretty popular kid. And I played sports year-round. I had pretty good grades. I was a pretty smart student. At least I like to think so. But I had teachers who told me I would never be able to reach their expectations. I had teachers who told me, why am I even sitting in class still? But I was a freshman at the time, so I still believed I had a future. I still believed that after high school, I'd be able to do something, whether I was in the NBA or not. But that was the only thing I could think about, was being in the NBA. My sophomore year was probably my worst year of high school. I remember my grades slipping badly too. I remember having to get a job, working 30 hours a week, and still going to school, exhausted, and still playing sports year round. And the good thing is, when you played sports and you were good, the drug dealers would tend to leave you alone. They see me waiting for the bus at Saturdays and Sundays at 5 a.m. because I worked 6 a.m. and I worked all the way across town. So from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. I'd be at work. And my mom couldn't bring me because she was at work. And my dad, well, let's just say my dad wasn't really around that much. To leave it at that. And they would see me, and they'd go, "Yo, Keys, how's basketball going, man? You still playing for the school? You still on the team? You're starting now, word? Yeah, I will try to do better, man. Make it out. Be better than us." It's funny. Drug dealers are sometimes the wisest people, and sometimes the people who be looking out for you the most, even though they be the ones who suck you in and keep you there too. It's crazy. Such a double-sided coin. Such a double-edged sword. By junior year, I got my first scholarship offer. It was to go and play basketball all the way in Washington State. I was at a showcase in LA for AAU. I did decent. Wasn't spectacular or anything, but I caught the eye of a scout. Something, right? Besides, I didn't know what I wanted to do for college. I only believed in basketball. That was it. Wanting to be the next Dwayne Wade, imitating every single move, working hard, trying to perfect everything that he did and make it my own, put my own little twist on it. By junior year, I didn't believe I was graduating though. I was barely in school, barely paying attention to any classes, barely doing any homework. Still playing sports year round though, because I'm an athlete and that's what I do. They cared about my grades? No. They knew about my grades. All my coaches knew. But they knew that I was better out there on that court than to not be there. Because some of them knew, or some of them wanted to think that they knew what it was like, but they didn't. I played sports year round, not because I was good at it or because I wanted to keep in shape. Nah. I love basketball, yes, but running cross country and track wasn't just to prepare for basketball or just something to do as a pastime or from a sport. It was to keep me out my broken home, where my mother, who was working 2 jobs, was trying to do everything, sometimes 3 jobs, was trying to do everything for me and my sisters. And where my father, who was in and out of the household, who was around but not really, who was so negative to me, so hurtful, would be there sometimes as well. But playing those sports kept me off those streets, because everybody knew after a while, when you see those nice cars, You see that money. You see that comfortability. Being comfortable. Not wondering about what you're gonna eat tonight, if you're gonna eat tonight. Seeing all those new clothes, those new sneakers. And you know in your house you only own 2 pair, 3 pair. After a while, you just be like, I'm gonna maybe do it once. Only once. I didn't let it get to me though. Like I said, they were trying to keep me out. I took the SATs. It was mandatory. I was out of 2,400. I got an 1865, and I guess that's pretty decent. It's pretty good, apparently. But I was still told I wasn't gonna go to college. I was still told that I was never good enough, and that I had no future, and that I'm just another product of a recycled society, and that I'm gonna end up on the street, or at McDonald's, or in Stop and Shop. Occasionally I get the Walmart here and there. But these are my educators, you know? The people guiding me to a better future. Of course they cared. But at the end of my junior year, I got invited to Nike camp in Fairfield University. Me and my best friend. It was almost like a dream come true. Scouts. D1 school, scholarship, come on. I didn't get to win the championship. I didn't even get close. Lost in the first round. My bro, however, my best friend, he got pretty deep. Had a lot of people looking at him. Fairfield offered him a scholarship right after graduation too. Gave him the card, said stay in touch. I was happy for him. So they had a showcase at the end, for the end day. I remember when I was putting up buckets, had numbers, 27, 9, and 15. I was playing out my mind. I ended up spraining my ankle, breaking my foot. And just like that, I had one scholarship, one offer, one chance. Gone. Out the door. Before I started senior year, I'd wait for the bus in a booth. And the conversation would change. And it would be, oh, do you want to ride? Hop in, let me talk to you. If you ever need anything, just know I got you. How about you come work for me? Help you make some money on the side, so that way you don't have to go and work all the way across town, man. I got you. You don't even gotta go that far from home, G. Don't worry about how you're gonna sell it. People come to you. I'll send them right to you, G. I gave it so much consideration. I was already a product of my environment. And I was filled with so much negativity and so much lost hope and lost dreams at the time that I didn't know what to choose. So I just stayed in limbo. By senior year of high school, I was in failure of graduation. I had a 1.9 GPA. I showed up late every day. I left early every day. I had teachers who didn't care about teaching me but wanted to be my friend. Wanted to know all about my love life and stupid stuff like that. like they were a high school teenager too. I had my guidance counselor who told me that there's no point in going to college or retaking my SAT because I haven't applied anywhere, and I'm not going to apply because I'm a failure. I had my first black teacher throughout all of public schooling, and she told me that I was not ready for college, that I wouldn't make it, don't apply. So how do you think I took it as a young black male? With my head below water. I'm drowning. Not a single life rope being thrown to me. My only options was work some minimum wage job continuously, or become a drug dealer. I didn't want either of those. I didn't know what to do. All I know was I just wanted to survive. I went to community college after I graduated, and I only went because I thought it was going to be like high school. And I thought that, well, if I'm here, I won't be in the streets. If I'm here, I got a better chance at living than dying. I don't gotta look over my shoulder. My first semester in college, I did decent. And I had some professors who told me I had potential, but they didn't like the way I did things. They didn't like the way I articulated myself. They didn't like the way I expressed myself. I was too much outside of the box. I was, as they would say, too raw. My spring semester was the epiphany and the pivotal moment of my life. I had two professors. It's crazy how it took all the way to college, my freshman year, spring semester, where I had two professors who actually cared and wanted me to do better and helped me do better. My creative writing professor took my writing to a whole new level and appreciated every single thing that I put in and made me work harder. And my English professor planted the seed that I could actually help people, that I could make a difference. I remember tutoring some friends, and I remember my professor trying to explain to the class how to do our essay, and the class wasn't getting it. And the professor was so kind, so thoughtful to let me try to explain. And I went up to the board and I explained it, and I made it so simple for everyone to understand. And I'll never forget these words that my professor told me. She told me, "Marquise, is this something you want to do with your life? You look comfortable up there." I remember saying back, "I do?" She was like, "Yeah." From that moment, I knew my purpose was to help try to break the cycle, to help other students and other young black males and other minorities, help them survive, but not just survive, thrive, come out better than what they were before. Help them achieve their dreams, be something for them, be a beacon, be a guide, be a leader, a role model, someone who wants someone to do better. My adolescence was never easy. And it could have been a lot worse. But I survived, coming from a broken home, bad teachers, poor, no hope, not knowing what I wanted to do. I made it out. I can't say the same for so many of my friends. Some are even here and some aren't anymore. Close ones. I didn't even talk about all the incidents I had with police. All the moments when I thought it was over. The moments where I was staring down a barrel, thinking that the last thing I was gonna hear was bang, and not be here no more. That was my adolescence, in a nutshell. Just the first page of the book. My name is Marquise Harris, and I'm a young black male who survived adolescence.